updates, I guess in particular Sergio Reguilon.
No good news. He's not coming. He's not coming.
Big setback or just not quite ready yet?
No setback. No. Just the process is not going as fast as initially we thought, but no setback. So let's see. Weekend, next Europa League match Wednesday. Let's see.
Sonny is doing the news conference, as Simon just said, after you. So we know, I assume he's playing. So that suggests a strong side in this tie.
Was one of the questions I asked to Simon was if the player of the press conference has to be a player that starts the game. His answer was no.
Okay.
So can go both ways. He can play, he can be on the bench. But the second part of your question, the team that we are going to play with is the strongest team that I can pick for the game. Last week we played, as you know, 2 matches in a very short space, and I had players that run more than 28 kilometers, and 28 kilometers on a Wednesday night at Goodson Park, and then Saturday afternoon at Manchester, more than 28 kilometers is crazy. So of course I would like to play with all my first choices, let's say that, and that of course is not possible, but the players that are playing are good players, are players that I trust, are players that the team needs. Luckily, not every player played 120 minutes against Everton and 90 against City. Some of them, they did less than that, 90, 60, under 20, 45. So these ones are the ones that they have to go.
Okay, we'll take a question from Jack Pitbrook. Jack.
Hi, Jose.
Hello.
You've been vocal about individual mistakes in the last few months costing the team. What have you and your coaches been doing on the training ground to improve this in the future?
Everything we can. Starting with players receiving in their own phones, iPads, immediately analyze of all the situations, so they can read, they can analyze by themselves. Then the individual meeting, analyzing every situation and trying to improve every situation. Then on the pitch, like we did today, because we come from a little bit of a resting period, we managed to have today and yesterday 2 good training sessions. Yesterday they had a part of the global session. They had individual work with Ledley and the staff, and then today we had a collective session in relation to the game tomorrow. Work. That's the only thing that we can do to try to improve.
Okay, Ian Abrahams.
Hi, Jose. How are you doing? All right?
Hello, you good?
It's sort of 2 questions in one, really. First of all, how much pressure do you feel going into this tie with the recent run of results? And secondly, with the games being played in the competition, some home grounds, some not at home grounds. Do you think the away goal rule should have been scrapped for the rest of this competition?
I start on the second question, and I forgot already the first because I focused on the second. What was the first?
About recent results.
Yeah. My opinion is not important. The important thing are the rules. You know, there are the decision makers, and we have to accept the rules. If this tie is played one match, let's say, in neutral stadium, and another one in our stadium, probably they will feel a little bit. They will feel that is a little bit unfair because it's 2 legs, and normally 2 legs is 1 home, 1 away. But the rules are the rules. Many times I disagree with rules. Other times I agree with them. But you just have to accept the way it is, and I don't think my opinion is important unless there is a discussion, an official discussion with the institutions, and then I will be happy to give my opinion. But in this moment, my opinion means nothing. In relation to the pressure for this game, I don't feel any pressure. I feel big responsibility, which is a complete different thing, and is much better than pressure. I think this is about responsibility, ambition, and motivation, not about pressure. And spoke with the players today about that, and we'll speak again tonight in the meeting we have before dinner. And it's about responsibility, motivation, and ambition. It's a very long competition. For us, will be already the 10th match that we play in Europa League, which is crazy because we didn't even arrive to half of the competition. Is a very difficult competition to win for all these reasons, but is a competition that we must have the ambition to win it, the motivation to win it, and the responsibility to go tomorrow with a strong team to try to get an important result. So in the next draw, we are there again.
Okay, Jonathan Veal.
Hi, Jose. Just on that then, do you think that winning the Europa League is the club's best chance of making it into the Champions League next season?
It's difficult in any case, but it's possible in both cases. The 4th position in the Premier League is, of course, very difficult, but is mathematically possible. And last season we were in a very, very, very bad position to try to get into Europa League spot, and in the end we made it. We made it in the last minute of the last game, but we made it. And our motivation last season was, while mathematically is possible, we have to go. And I remember that we were coming from a 3-1 defeat, if I'm not wrong, against Sheffield, and even with that defeat that looked crucial in that moment of the season, mathematically was possible. We chased it until the last game, which is the same thing that we are going to do. Europa League, there are incredible number of matches. We are, as I was saying, going to the 10th, and we are not even in the last 16. We are in the last 32. So long competition. Very good teams. You just look to the English teams that are in the competition, and you realize how strong the competition can be. But it's open. We are one of the 32 teams that has a chance to win it, and we are going to try.
Okay, Adrian Kajumba.
Hi, Jose. I just wanted to go back to what you were saying earlier about the strength of the team. Joe Hart's played the majority of the games in the Europa League so far, but from what you were saying earlier on, it sounds like Hugo Lloris being goal tomorrow. And I just wondered, connected to that, what you made of some of his recent displays and the criticism he's received for some of the goals that have been conceded.
Well,